Today I'm gonna be making some more cakes in Dress to Impress, but this time I'm gonna go into Freeplay and choose random people to make cakes for. I am super excited to see what cake designs people are going to ask for. Hopefully something really fun and challenging, but not too hard. You guys know I've been having a lot of fun making different types of cakes this past month. I've made more than I can count at this point. But if you guys have a favorite one, then let me know which one it is. For me, my favorite one is the puppy cake that I made of my dog Teddy. But okay, I will stop yapping. Let's begin. Okay, I have my chef outfit on. Let's find our first victim. Okay, well, I don't know why I said victim. We're literally making them a cake. And victim sounds threatening. But let's find the first person to make a cake for. I'm looking around. Oh my gosh, what is this? Okay, I think I'm gonna ask them. They look creative. I'm just gonna say hi. Am I being ignored? I think I'm being ignored. Or they're just like really locked in. What if I just say hello again? Okay. I think I'm being ignored. Oh, they said hi. Okay, I'm gonna say, can I make a cake for you? So far, so good. Guys, I literally have social anxiety, so talking to people in Freeplay makes me nervous. Let me ask again. Can I make a cake for you? She said yes. Okay, let's ask them what type of cake they'd like. Okay, let's see. Well, I'm just gonna ask what design, because I don't want them to say like just like chocolate. Like I want an actual design. She said, you can use your creativity. I only ask one thing. But I was really hoping that she would like give me like an actual design. So I'm gonna ask them if they're sure. Please make it blue. Okay, yeah, I can totally do that. I can do that, and I can tell that blue is their favorite color. Let's start making this blue cake. Okay, so gosh, I do get to be creative because she literally just said make it blue. I don't know what I can do for that. Okay, I'm thinking we can do like a blue sky cake with clouds. Since, I mean, she does look like she's doing a biblically accurate angel look from the looks of it. So I'm going to do a blue cake with clouds to kind of fit their vibe. I'm going to use this hat. And I'm gonna make it this shade of blue. Here's the first layer of the cake. There we go. Maybe I should make it a little bit bigger. Now, I do want to make this a 2-layer cake because I feel like this is a little too flat. So maybe even a 3-layer cake if we can. So hold on, let me try something out. Okay, and that's 3 whole layers. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now let's add some clouds. Okay, this feather person inspired me a little bit. I think I'm gonna use the Brazilian set. Okay guys, I think that instead of making this a cloud cake, I'm changing my mind. I might try to make this like a little aquarium cake. So I'm gonna make this a lighter blue. It's not gonna be white anymore. And then I think let's add some seaweed. So I'm gonna use this. This is gonna be seaweed. And I'm gonna toggle it to more animated and rotate it like this. There we go, that's seaweed. Let's make a little fish. So to make a little fish, I think I'm gonna try to do my friend 𝘀𝘀𝗰𝗶𝗹𝘀's fishbowl face mask hack, but I'm gonna put it on the cake. And I don't know exactly how she did it. And if you haven't seen the video, she made this amazing fishbowl mask, and she had a little fish in it, and it was so adorable. But I don't know how she did it. I'm pretty sure she used this, but I just don't know how she positioned it. So I'm making it orange and white. I think this is how she did it. I'm just gonna put the little fish like right there. And it needs a little eye. So for a little eye, I'm just gonna use, I'm gonna use this earring. Okay, I need to do the mannequin pose so that I can see what I'm doing because I keep moving around. It's like throwing me off a little bit. So there we go. That's an eye. Perfect. I think honestly that does not look like her fish, but that's the best we're gonna get. So let's try to make some more seaweed. Okay, for some more seaweed on the cake, I'm gonna use this and color it green. Okay, and that's more seaweed. And now I'm gonna add some bubbles. So for some bubbles, I'm just gonna use the VFX from this crown. I used to always beg my parents to buy me fish as a kid, and I'd always end up unaliving them, which I feel so terrible about. My love language has always been feeding people. I love to cook. I love to feed people, including my pets. And now I keep all of my pets at a healthy weight like a responsible owner, but back then when I was a child, I did overfeed my fish till their little poor bellies bloated and it caused them to pass away. I honestly should not have had a pet at that age, at least not one that I was the sole caretaker for. I honestly don't think you should ever give a child a pet, even if it seems easy to take care of like a fish, because there are children like me, and I have learned from my mistakes. Rest in peace, Ponyo and Blub. I think I'm gonna add like a little jellyfish to top it all off, and to make a little jellyfish, I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna color it. Should I make it pink or purple? Maybe purple. Rotate it like this. Okay, and then position it like this. Make it smaller. Okay, and now I just need to add little jellyfish legs. So I'm gonna use this brown and color it purple and position it like that. Does the jellyfish ruin it? I don't think so. I feel like it kind of hides the seaweed. So let me make the seaweed a little bit bigger. And then I think we're done and we can present this to Danny. I think that was her name. Davy. We can present it to Davy. Let's go ask Davy how we did. Well, actually, I want to add one more thing. I want to add some coral, so I'm going to use these antlers, and I'm going to try to find like a fun, colorful pattern that kind of looks like coral, just like that. And I also want to add one more thing. These little head accessories, they have little stars on them that I think can act like, I think that these little stars can kind of look like starfish. I'm just gonna color them this color so they can be like little Patricks. Okay. And then I actually have one more idea. I know you probably are getting sick of me. This layer right here, I'm gonna make it actually a sandy color. So that can be like the ocean floor. There we go. Okay. Now let's find them and show them our finalized fish cake. Let's try to get their attention, as we know that's kind of hard. I'm just gonna say hi and let them know I finished. I made you an aquarium cake. She said, wow, oh my gosh, I think she likes it, guys. I'm gonna ask them if they like it. Please, I beg you to take a picture with me. Aw. She said, yes, I love it. Oh my gosh, guys, our first cake was a success. Let me know if you like this cake or what you would rate it. Okay, I have lobby hopped and now I get to find the next person. Okay, it looks like they found me, never mind. I'm gonna say hi. I think they recognized me or recognized my chef outfit. Yes, I am the real one. Can I make a cake for you? Oh, that is so cute. Okay, let's ask again. Can I make them a cake? Can I make a cake for you? By the way, guys, I'm sorry. I do not add people because so many people ask that it wouldn't be fair to everybody because I couldn't possibly add everybody that asks. So to keep it fair, I do not add anybody unless like they're my close personal friend. I'm so sorry. My joins are always on for my jellies though. My Roblox is in the description. Okay, they agreed to let me make a cake for them, so let's ask what design they want. Ocean, if you can. Okay, we just did ocean. Okay, I literally just did ocean, so I'm gonna ask them if it's okay if they can pick a new one because I don't want to do an ocean cake 2 times in a row. So let's see what else they pick. A Candyland. That is really good. That's a really good theme. Okay, perfect. A Candyland cake. I can do that. Okay, how are we going to do this? What colors are we gonna choose? Most likely pink and like maybe like bright colors. Very colorful. When I think of Candyland, I think of lollipops. So I want to figure out if I can try to do a lollipop. So I'm going to do probably a pink cake. So let's get the bottom layer of our cake down. I'm gonna use this hat, and I think this cake I'm going to make maybe 2 layers. So let's rotate it like this. Honestly, this isn't looking very cake. It looks like a blob, so let's get rid of that. Actually, let's use the hat that I usually use, which is this one right here, and color it pink. I think I want to make it a little bit taller, so I'm gonna use this. Hopefully it doesn't look like a blob. That's good, I think. Okay, so I was looking at cakes on Pinterest and I saw that this one, the cake looks like it's in a waffle cone. So I wonder like if I can make mine look like that with this. Okay, I don't know if I like that, especially because it sticks out on the bottom. So scratch that idea. We're not gonna do that. Let's try to add some like drip at the top of our cake. So I'm gonna use this. Let me mute them real quick. Okay. Maybe let's do like a purple drip. Okay, that looks like kind of like frosting is dripping out of the cake. So now let's add another layer. I know I originally said I wanted to make it 2 layers. Maybe let's make this layer a different color. Let's make this layer purple. Okay, there we go. And okay, so I want to add some like sprinkles on the bottom of the cake for detail. And I think that this is going to be perfect because it already kind of looks like sprinkles a little bit. So let's add this. It's going to be like sprinkles along the cake. Perfect. Okay. Now I want to make like a little cookie. So to make some cookies, I'm going to use this mask and I'm going to color it brown. That's a cookie. And then let's add some chocolate chips. So how I'm going to add chocolate chips is... Why can't I use this? Okay, people are using that. Okay. Let's try this one. Okay, I think we need to make our cookie bigger so that the chips look better. Actually, that looks fine to me. That looks like a chocolate chip cookie. It just extra... It just has like a lot of chocolate chips, but that's okay. I want to try to add like a scoop of ice cream. This. Okay, and what color ice cream? Let's do mint ice cream. I'm convinced that I can make this look like ice cream if I just try hard enough. Okay, that's gonna be like the top of the ice cream. And then I can add this for the comb. Guys, that's a really big comb. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I should try... Because like if I make it fit that, it's gonna be like just way too big. So let's try to find something that could be like a smaller ice cream thing. Because I can't scale this beanie down any smaller. So what else can I use for ice cream? Maybe a hair. Doesn't look like ice cream. Could be cotton candy though. Honestly, I don't hate it, so I'm just gonna use it. That's cotton candy sticking out of it. What else could I add? Okay, let's add this necklace to add like some more candy-like vibes to my cake. Maybe let's try to do like a lollipop, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we're gonna be able to. But it doesn't hurt to try, right? For the stick of the lollipop, maybe we can use this. If we just position it the right way, this might be able to work. So this is the stick. And maybe I can even make this little circle right here the lollipop. Wait. Oh my gosh, there's a lollipop sticking out of it. This is so cute. Guys, I honestly think that I might be done. Let's find that person. There's so many people in this lobby. I have to keep doing the mannequin pose or else my thing moves around. So let's do like that. Oh, there she is. Okay, perfect. I'll ask her if she likes it. She said thank you, but she didn't tell me if she likes it or not. Okay. You know, based on the fact that she's like hopping around, I'm gonna assume that she does like it. Whether she says it or not, she said she loves it. So second cake is a second success, guys. I honestly really like this. I think it's pretty cute. Dare I say one of my favorite cakes so far, just because of all the details, like how we managed to make the cotton candy and the little lollipop. Okay, I have once again lobby hopped and let's find our third final person to make a cake for. Here's 𝘀𝘀𝗀𝗀. I will keep them in mind, but let's see if we have anybody with like a good outfit on, because they don't have anything on yet. What about this person? I think I am gonna ask 𝘀𝘀𝗀𝗀. I'm gonna say hi. Always start off with a hi. Okay, then I'm gonna DM them and be like, can I make a cake for you? Guys, I have been running into some really slow typers. It's been taking them business days to get back to me. Okay, they said that I can make a cake for them. Perfect. Let's ask them what design they'd like. Hopefully they don't say something like ocean again or anything aquatic related. Actually, I would love to do a turtle cake someday. He wants a mushroom. Okay, we did just do a mushroom cake pretty recently. Okay, I'm gonna ask them to pick something else because we just did a mushroom cake recently. Okay, a frog. Okay, I could do a frog. Okay, let's do a frog. Have you guys seen those cakes where it's like a cake and then there's like a frog like sitting on top of it, and like they're usually holding like a little flower? So I want to do something similar to that. Let's see. Okay, let's do a pond. So this is gonna be blue because they're gonna be sitting in a pond. Okay, I'm gonna make the frog using this hat or this beanie, toggle it to no ears, and let's choose a shade of green for our frog. I think this will do. Set it right on top of our cake. Let's do the mannequin pose. I feel so bad because sometimes I'll be so locked in and I won't see people saying hi, and the last thing I want is for them to think that I'm ignoring them. But now that I've got that cleared up, let's make little legs for my frogs. I'm gonna use this earmuffs, make a little tiny legs like hanging off the cake. Okay, so these are the little legs that are hanging off. Now let's make the eyes. For the eyes, I'm gonna use the 𝘀𝗰𝗶𝗀𝗀 ears and color that black. I'm gonna position it like that. That's cute. Okay, it looks like a frog. Let's add a little smile. I think this is usually how I do my smiles with this cowboy hat, but yeah, it's gonna be too big. Well, yeah, that's way too big, so let's not do that. Instead, let's use this. Okay, that's a little smile. Ooh, I don't know if those look like arms, guys. Maybe this. Hold on, I might cook with this. Okay. Yes, guys. Wait. That's little arms. That's arms. Okay, perfect. Now let's add a flower. Okay, for a flower, I'm gonna use this for the stem. How do I position it so that like it's in his hands? Okay, that's cute. Okay. And now let's add the little flower. Let's make the flower pink. Okay, now it's holding a flower. Wait, this is actually so cute. Oh my goodness. However, I do think that we should add like some greenery around the rim of the cake. Okay, and we'll just color it like green. And guys, that's so cute. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's show the finished product. And can we hold it without the mannequin? Okay, no, we cannot because the mouth moves. Okay, we'll just do that. Perfect. Unfortunately, I think that 𝘀𝘀𝗀𝗀 actually left the lobby. So we can't show them our cake. I'm so sad. Okay. We can't show him our frog cake. I was really looking forward to showing her this because I'm honestly really proud of it. This is probably one of my favorite cakes. Yeah, I have no one to show. That's so disappointing, but it's okay. You know, maybe they disconnected or maybe they had to go do something. It's all right. But I guess you guys can tell me what you think of it. But yeah, that was our last and final cake. I hope that you guys had fun watching me make cakes in Freeplay, and if you'd like to get a chance to be a person that I make a cake for, because I might make this a series and I also have other Freeplay series as well, you can add me on Roblox. I will add my Roblox connection link in the description of this video, and you guys can add me, and I always have my joins on. Even if I can't friend everybody, I always want to give you guys a chance to play with me if you'd like, so my joins are usually on. So if you see me in Freeplay, come join me, come say hi, and maybe I can make a cake for you. Thank you for being here if you made it this far. I love you so much. Mwah. Bye.